What's up, cigar junkies? It's your boy Ashhead, also known as Carson, and I am the Cigar Junkie. And today we will be smoking the Cohiba Serie M on Ashhead Cigar Junkie TV today. What's up, guys? Your boy Ashhead here, and I am starting a series, and this series will be called Is It Worth It? And this series I will be smoking cigars that are heavily priced. What you mean by heavily priced? These will be cigars that will be in the price range from about $15 as high as $100. Now I will be smoking these cigars and reviewing them, and by the end of the review I will be giving my opinion on whether or not if that cigar is worth it or not. This particular cigar is priced at $29.99, and this is the Cohiba Serie M. It is the first Cohiba that is made in the United States. It is a uniquely formed Cohiba with a closed foot and I guess you would call that a pigtail or a horsetail at the end. And I'm gonna put a straight cut on this cigar, and I'm gonna take my lighter and toast the foot. And like I said, it is a closed foot on this cigar, and something that I like to do on closed foot cigars is taste that wrapper leaf. And after I get a good taste of the wrapper leaf, I continue to toast it. And this one is closed a lot more than most closed foot cigars that I have smoked or I have seen. Guys, I am going to allow all the tobaccos on this Cohiba Serie M some time to heat up, and I'll be right back to tell you more about the Cohiba Serie M by General Cigars. Guys, so far about a half of an inch into the cigar, and I've allowed the tobaccos to heat up, and some of the flavor notes that I'm getting right off the bat, I am getting some pepper that sits on the back of the throat. I am getting a rum-like finish from this cigar, and I'm getting some sweet tobacco flavor notes. Is just about all I'm getting right now as I start this cigar off in the first third. Before I go any further, this is a 6x52 ring gauge cigar. It has a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper, and that is a first for Cohiba, in addition to this cigar being produced in America, which is a first, like I said before. And this cigar has Dominican filler and Nicaraguan filler with Nicaraguan binder as well. Very good looking cigar, and so far so good. I am going to smoke this cigar well past the first third. As I determine whether this cigar is worth the $30. This cigar is coming out of the El Titan de Bronze factory in Miami. And the owner of that factory was very, very honored to be a part of this collaboration with General Cigars. Now, after the first third, I was somewhat underwhelmed about the cigar because in the back of my mind, anytime, and I'm probably like most people, anytime you're smoking a cigar that is considered expensive, you're hoping that the cigar lives up to the price. So far, the first third of this cigar has not lived up to the $30 price point, but I have a little over a half of a cigar left, and I'm sitting here wondering, can I get $30 worth out of 2/3 of a cigar? Now, there have been cigars in the past that I've smoked that have been very, very good in like certain parts of the cigars, and it was the shining, you know, like the second third or maybe the final third or the first third may have been the shining star of that cigar, which made me want to smoke that cigar a second time. But so far in this cigar, I am hoping that it gets better as I smoke it. I'm gonna smoke through the second third. I'll be right back to let you know what changes come, if any changes occur. But the first third has been much of the same. Pepper, sweet notes of tobacco, and like a rum finish. The retrohale has been a little bland, more spice on the retrohale. A floral note there on the retrohale. As well as some floral on the draw as well, and on the release of the smoke. I'm just gonna continue to smoke this one down and hope that it gets better. Be right back. Guys, I am back and I am at the final third of this cigar. Guys, this is a cigar that carried a lot of firsts. This was the first time Cohiba had a cigar that was made in the US. This was the first time Cohiba used Nicaraguan Corojo as a wrapper. This was the first time a Cohiba cigar was made, or a collaboration for Cohiba was done with a company out of Miami. And this was the first time I have been very underwhelmed with a Cohiba cigar. Have smoked several Cohibas, and for the most part, all the Cohibas that I've ever smoked just have been slightly above average. This is one that has just been average for me. The shining star of this cigar seems to be the back part of the second third and the beginning of the final third. I got some like cookie dough flavor notes in this cigar. The pepper toned down greatly in the second third of this cigar. Still had hints of it on the back of my throat. And that retrohale still remained to be floral with more of that cookie dough sweetness on the retrohale. So the shining star for this cigar is the final third. Now, would I smoke this cigar again? Probably not. Is this cigar worth $30 to me? Definitely not. This is a $12 to $14 cigar all day long. All day long. $12 to $14 cigar. And the best part of this cigar was once I got down to the end. Carson, is it a bad cigar? It is not a bad cigar. Would you recommend this cigar to somebody? There are a lot more cigars at a better price point that I would recommend before I recommend this cigar. If I was looking at $30 cigars, there are a lot of $30 cigars that I would recommend before recommending this cigar. And guys, please don't get me wrong. I am not saying that this is a bad cigar. This is just not a cigar that I feel is worth $30. There are a lot of $30 cigars that I have smoked, that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and I felt like they were worth every penny. And there have been times in the past where I have mentioned that no cigar is worth that price, but smoke long enough and smoke enough cigars and you will find out what it goes into making some cigars, and you will fastly learn that there are some cigars that are worth the price. In this series, what I hope to do is find some cigars for you that are worth it, that are worth the expensive price they are asking for. And I hope that I can explain what all goes into that cigar to make that cigar worth the price. This one, the Cohiba Serie M, is just not one of those cigars. I'm going to continue to nub this one out because I feel like I have reached the best part of this cigar. Ashhead out.